In a desolate land stripped of joy and color, there stood 3 houses, each a monument to futility, constructed by the 3 pigs who had long since lost their names. The first, built of straw, stood as a brittle testament to impermanence. The second, constructed of sticks, was a fragile network of interconnected fears. The third, made of stone, masqueraded as a fortress but was, in truth, a tomb. The wolf, a creature as haggard as the world around him, moved between these houses not with malice but with a detachment born of deep-seated weariness. His breath was fetid, his fur matted with the filth of 1,000 disappointments. Each house he approached, he did so not out of hunger but out of a ritual devoid of meaning, a performance in a play with no audience. At the first house, his mere presence was enough to send it tumbling down, the straw scattering in the wind like the last whispers of hope. The pig within barely registered surprise, having expected nothing less. In resignation, not fear, it trotted to the second house, to join its sibling in waiting for the inevitable. The second house, rickety and trembling in the stale air, fell just as swiftly when the wolf approached. The sticks clattered to the ground, a cacophony of hollow sounds, as the pigs resigned themselves to their fate and moved to the final sanctuary, the stone house. As the wolf stood before this last refuge, his eyes met those of the pigs inside. No words were exchanged, for there was nothing left to say. With a sigh that seemed to carry the weight of the world, the wolf exhaled, not a ferocious blow, but a tired breath that barely stirred the dust before him. The stone did not yield, and the pigs remained inside, but the wolf simply turned and walked away. The outcome was irrelevant, for whether the house fell or stood, the desolation remained unchanged. The pigs, left to the cold comfort of their stone prison, knew this well. Their survival was not a victory. It was merely another shade of defeat in a world where all roads led to the same desolate end. And so, the 3 pigs remained, not out of defiance but out of inertia, in their fortress of solitude, waiting for nothing in particular, while the wolf disappeared into the shadows, both of them prisoners of a putrid, decaying existence that had long ago lost any semblance of meaning. Sleep well.